What's happening, guys? Your boy Terminator 007, and today we're going to be playing a little bit of Terror. So, sorry this video is a little bit late. That's because YouTube has been messing up, and for some reason, I know a couple other YouTubers have been having this problem. It gets stuck on processing the video, so that's why my videos have been coming out a little bit later than they should be. I have a few of them recorded, it's just they take a lot longer to get uploaded. So here we are taking on Terror Stage 1. I'm just going to shock this rocket launcher, and then my rifleman will pretty much be able to take out all this base if they want. But, yeah, I'm just going to throw a medkit down there, because riflemen, if you've ever noticed, when there's a bunch of them shooting at one thing, they have a medkit on them, they look absolutely awesome. I'll show you that in a few seconds, too, because I think I did that on all the Terror stages, honestly. Alright, so with Terror Stage 2, I can take out this rocket launcher with just 3 artillery, and then I can start working on this base. I am going to use my artillery to take out some more of the defenses, like I'm going to double hit these 2 right here, and then when I have enough now. I'm going to throw a barrage down on this cannon. Oh, that's right. I'm going to throw a barrage down on this cannon when I get enough for it, and that's also going to take out the crates as well. So if you guys couldn't already notice, I did pre-record this. Terror, I don't know. It's something I like to do live normally, but I just didn't have the opportunity to at the moment. Alright, so we're working towards the headquarters now. I'm trying to flare them because I want them all to get in one group, and you're going to see this medkit thing in a second. It looks super awesome. They're all going to get on this headquarters and throw that medkit down. Look, they're all just shooting rapid fire, and it looks like sun's coming out of their guns. Have you ever played a Balloon Tower Defense, like seen the Sun God Super Monkey? His level, I think that's Balloon Tower Defense 5. It kind of looks like that. Alright, but anyway, we're taking on Terror Stage 3, and there's only 2 cannons on this. One's a boom cannon, one's a regular cannon. All we're going to have to do is shock these, and then we're pretty much good to go. I mean, if my guys would have frayed to the left, then we would have had to worry about the boom mine, but fortunately enough, we were not going to have to do that, and we still haven't lost a man up to this point. Alright, so that boom cannon just went down. Now we just got to take out that cannon. There it goes. And then my guys are going to take out the headquarters. I was a little bit slow on the medkits, but look at that. That's super awesome. Alright, so Terror Stage 3, there it goes down. These beginning levels are super easy. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know, maybe you're lower level than me and have some struggles with them. But Terror Stage 4 is, for me, when it starts to get a little bit difficult. I know with the higher level people, it's super easy as well. But with me rolling with the rifleman strategy, and I only have level 11 riflemen, it's a little bit difficult. Alright, so I took out that rocket launcher. I'm going to take out these cannons, and then I'm just going to go to work on this base. They're going to get a little bit separated here. One's going to go, one group's going to go over towards that goo container. I don't know what you want to call it. And some are going to go after that machine gun. But that's none to worry. They're just going to absolutely wreck this base. I'm just going to flare these couple of defenses over here. And then I'm going to have to throw a med kit down because they're going to walk over those mines. But after that, we are good to go. Alright, I was late with the medkit, couldn't get it in time, but still, it's whatever. Alright, so still no casualties through Terror Stage 4, we're rolling along, we're going to take on Terror Stage 5, and I think we do lose some men on this one. Alright, so this is a little bit more of a difficult base, but look, to the right, if you go along the right side of the wall, you're pretty much not going to run into anything. You're going to have to use a lot of flares, sure, but you're able to avoid most of those defenses. So my guys started to go towards that machine gun, so I just flared them to the back. I tried to triple hit with that shock, but unfortunately I couldn't do that, so I did lose a few of my men from that boom cannon. But they're going to start heading in now, going towards those defenses. I'm going to triple hit that boom cannon, the flamethrower, and the sniper, and then I'm going to triple hit the sniper, mortar, and flamethrower. And they're just going to start working on this base. I'm throwing a med kit down because the shocks were getting a little bit pricey, and those guys are working on the headquarters while the defenses are inactive, and there it goes. Terror Stage 5 goes down, and I hit a mine, so there's a big puff of smoke at them. Alright, only lost 5 guys. I'm going to start them up, but I'm not going to finish them because I don't think I need them yet. Alright, so those are going to start working. Let's see what we can afford in our Sculptor. And then let's see if we can get anything in our lab later. I'd like to get this med kit started. I'm not really using the hookah too much, but I will eventually do those Zukas. Just gonna reclaim that. I'm trying to save up for as much masterpieces as I can. Alright, so Terror Stage 6, this is getting a little bit tricky, especially with those big rocket launchers and mortars. I'm not going to switch to any strategies. I think in the next Terror Island next week, I'm going to go full out. I don't know, I might use some of my free My App points and buy a gift card and upgrade some of my guys. Let me know if you guys would like to see that or not. So I'm just going to shock that rocket launcher repeatedly, and I'm going to flare on my guys right next to it because there's a red ring where it cannot target your units, kind of like the mortar on Clash, but it's a little bit bigger. Alright, so I'm just going to let them sit in there and totally wreck all the defenses near it along with the headquarters, and it won't be too long before they take it out. Alright, but stupid me tried to be Mr. Teach Boom Beach and throw a signature smoke, but I threw it way too early, so I ended up stalling the victory. Because if you didn't know that, your units can't shoot when they're under smoke. Alright, so Terror Stage 6 is down. Let's go ahead and build these guys up because we definitely can't do it without them. But let's first take a look at Terror Stage 7. Now, this doesn't look too bad because I don't notice a lot of splash defenses. There's that flamethrower and mortar at the right side, but I don't think we'll have to worry about those too much if we try to go along the left. Okay, so that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to make them all go to the left and buy these crates over here. And I am going to have a bit of troubles here. I didn't realize all that I'd have to do. I missed the mortar there with a shock. I'm going to have to throw a med kit because that flamethrower is absolutely doing work. And then I'm going to have to shock that. So a little bit sloppy, but none to worry. We will pass this level. A little bit of a spoiler alert, but you should have known because this video has like 3 minutes left on it. Alright, so they're going to take out that cannon. I'm going to flare them back there. That boom cannon's doing some work, but my people were able to avoid that mines, and I got a message on Twitter. So if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, follow me at Terminator007. We're having a bunch of great conversations tonight with that hashtag DC versus eliminate hype. Okay, so the headquarters goes down. I lost like 33 guys, if I'm correct. Yeah, I lost 33. So that's quite a bit. That's about a third of my army. So it's getting to these difficult levels where I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to go. And let's go ahead and check out Terror Stage 8 though. It has one of these big rocket launchers. I will have to use a few artillery on it. Let's see how many it takes. It takes 3. So that's not too bad. That's about a normal one. Alright, so I'm going to try to go along the right side because it looks like that's where the least amount of defenses is, but most importantly, less amount of mines. And mines do pretty much just as much damage to riflemen as rocket launchers do. So you really got to be careful around them if you're going to use the all-rifleman strategy. Alright, so I'm just going to try to flare them over to the right, and then we're going to start working on this more using a bit of the classic regroup where you throw a med kit down after you flare them to one spot. Alright, so I'm going to do that again over here against the wall because I want them to avoid that flamethrower if at all possible. And I'm just going to shock some of these defenses when I get closer. That way I can take out this headquarters and we should be good to go to head on to Terror Stage 9. Had to throw a med kit there to save as many as I could. They were able to take out that flamethrower, so we should be good to go now. Terror Stage 8 is down. And you notice it takes me less than a minute to be about all of these bases. Well, not all of them. Each of the bases. I wish they gave you less time on here and more time on Clash, because honestly, I wish I had 4 minutes on Clash to plan my attacks more, especially with Blinion, because Blinion's a slow strategy. But anyway, I'm looking here at Terror Stage 9, and honestly, I was considering not even doing it, because the main thing are these 2 big rocket launchers. Those are absolutely going to wreck me when I go in there, but I was thinking, you know what? My viewers deserve it. So I'm just going to kind of YOLO swag this one. I'm looking for where I can get the most damage and possibly take out take out the headquarters. And I think that's going to be from the right. If I'm able to flare next to the rocket launcher, then maybe I have a fighting chance. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flare over here, shock the rocket launcher, and then I'm going to flare right next to it. I didn't flare directly next to it because I wanted to avoid those flamethrowers. And now I'm going to have to flare in there, and a lot of my guys get eaten up here. Like, those rocket launchers were focused on me for a few seconds, so I lost about 20 guys there, if not more. Alright, so I'm going to have to throw another medkit down, but I threw it on the sniper, so that didn't really help too much. Mistakes were made, but we weren't going to beat this anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a like if you did. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and take it easy. Oh, and at the end I just threw an artillery to kind of add insult to energy. insult to injury. Alright guys, it's too late. Talk to you guys later.